Now, if you're like most men, you probably feel stuck. You probably feel overwhelmed, anxious, unsure about the future. You're not sure how to move forward. Maybe this gnaws at your soul. There's a voice inside telling you that you could be more, and more importantly, that you should be more. Now, this is not a bad thing. This is good. This is good that you have this within you, pushing you forward. However, just having this voice is not enough. Ultimately, you don't know where to start. There's the weight of past failures on your shoulders. It feels heavy. And generic advice like make your bed or clean your room, well, that doesn't cut past the surface. The real issue is that you don't have a clear sense of who you are or where you're going. So here is the solution. You need a simple but powerful system. You need a framework that addresses the core areas of personal development. If you're only focusing on one aspect, like habits or goals, well, then you're missing the big picture. You're going to hit a plateau or hit a roadblock. And more importantly, there'll be giant blind spots that you won't even be aware of. You won't achieve real change. Or worse yet, you'll simply get to a certain point and you'll be satisfied with that. And you'll be left wondering, why can't I move forward? So in this video, I want to help you break through that. Now, there's really three things that you need to be doing. Now, these are three distinct things and they all fit together. The first thing, define the person you want to become. You need to have a to-be list. And I talk about this all the time because it is important. Now, don't just list your goals. Instead, focus on the qualities that you want to become. Ask yourself, what kind of man do I want to be? Create that to-be list. Have 50, 60, maybe even 70 adjectives and qualities that you want to become in life. It can be things like courageous, disciplined, aesthetic, clean, intelligent, curious, so on and so on. Then use this as your daily guide while you're moving through life. Like you can ask yourself, is this helping me become this? Am I being brave right now? Am I being disciplined? This step will give you massive clarity and direction. It will help you align your actions with your goals. And to solidify this, you can incorporate an affirmation daily practice. For example, you can read through your list and you can say, I am courageous, I am curious, or better yet, I am becoming more disciplined, I am becoming more open-minded, whatever those qualities you chose. Again, don't limit yourself and you don't have to stick to it, right? You can make the list and then a month later, you can go back, you can add things, you can take them off, figure out what works for you. The second thing, you need to be tracking your keystone habits. Habits are the basic building blocks of self-improvement. Without consistent action, you will go nowhere. And really, everybody has habits, right? Sitting at home, watching TV, or eating ice cream every evening, that is a habit. The problem is it's a habit that's not serving you. And it's probably a habit that you constructed unconsciously based on, self-soothing behavior. It's not the sort of habit you want to have. So you need to be constructing new habits, but this can be difficult in the beginning. So you need to be tracking what you're doing. You can use a whiteboard or an app or just a sheet of paper. Personally, I like using a whiteboard. I like to check it off every day. It's really simple, but it gives you that feeling of accomplishment. And you can also make little notes, right? Like if it's exercise, this is the 17th day in a row that I have stuck to my exercise routine. Or you can list what type of exercise you did. You have that row for exercise, and today I did boxing, or I did the gym, or I did swimming, whatever it might be. If your goal is to be more social, you can, put what you did to be social. The point is that these small, consistent actions will build up over time. And I recently posted about this on my Substack. I'll put the link below, but I would definitely check out that post because it's about how small actions build up over time and those little 1% gains eventually compound into something amazing. Finally, step 3, plan your day. Now, don't just plan it, right? Have your to-do list and write this before you go to sleep. But more importantly, you need to rank what's most important. What is the thing that's going to have the biggest effect? What's the most urgent and important task? So that way, if you have 5 things you need to do, you know which one you need to do first, which one's really going to have the impact. And that way, when you wake up, there's no thinking, right? Oftentimes, thinking is the enemy of progress. Successful people take action. So you can wake up and hit the ground running. There's no guesswork about what you need to do. You've already planned it ahead of time, the night before. You don't want to be waking up and first thing thinking, what should I do today? It's a very bad way to start your day. Instead, you have your morning habits. One of those is look at your to-do list. You know what's most important and you can say, okay, I'm on it. And importantly, this reduces decision fatigue because every little decision that you make throughout the day takes a little bit of energy. And you don't want to be wasting energy doing things that are unimportant, like making decisions, especially when you could have had that decision already made the night before. So this allows you to consistently do what moves the needle forward with the least amount of cognitive load. Again, less thinking, more doing. So these are these 3 powerful steps. And if you do this, it will radically alter your life. You'll know the sort of person you want to become. You'll have your daily habits that are helping you get there. And you'll have your most important tasks, which are moving the ball on big projects. And when you do this, when you have these systems in place, the path to self-development becomes clearer and easier. Most importantly, it becomes faster. Instead of wasting 5 years trying to get to somewhere, it takes you a year or 5 months. You'll have a detailed vision of who you want to become. You'll build your momentum through daily habits, and you'll launch into the most important tasks with ease. Now, if you feel like you need just a little bit more structure, there's one more essential thing that might help you. This is the Know Thyself journal. Now, this is something that I designed to eliminate any guesswork when it comes to self-development. It's basically 55 prompts that will help you cut through any mental clutter. So it provides clarity and purpose to your life. And it was basically designed with ambitious men in mind. Like, these aren't foo-foo, like, how are you feeling sort of prompts. This is what do you need to do to get where you want to go sort of prompts. So these sort of prompts have already helped thousands of men improve their life. And right now, there are thousands more men who are transforming their lives. What are you doing? Are you working towards your goals? If not, why? So order your copy now and gain clarity on how to become the best version of yourself. You need to start building momentum today so the thing that's holding you back is no longer you. Don't wait. Start taking action now. Implement these 3 steps first. And if you need more help, get the Know Thyself journal. Join the men who have already leveled up using these methods. You can transform yourself. It's just a few steps away. It's just a little bit of consistent action and a little bit of guidance to get there. If you have any questions, leave it in the comment. If you know somebody who would benefit from this video, please share it. I will see you next time.